You going to hit that?
I don't know if I can, Johnny.
How are you going to put Vienna through ballet school?
You know about that?
Of course I do. You know what else I know? It's $75,000 a year. That's 4 years. That's 333 grand.
That's terrible math, Johnny. It's 300 grand.
Hey, if you can get a discount, that's great. But how are you going to make that cha-ching?
I don't know. I thought I'd pick a few double shifts up at the supermarket.
There's
maybe.
only one way you can make some big dollars fast. Grip it and rip it.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
At the bottom.
Happy Gilmore's back. He's an even bigger alcoholic than John Daly. This is Spoilers.
This is Spoilers.
John Daly saying, "You gotta hit that" is such a classic standalone soundbite. That might need to be married with the "Stop Smoking That Dope" soundbite, like one big permanent soundbite. But hello, everybody. Welcome back to Spoilers. We just reviewed Happy Gilmore in preparation for this, the main event, another Adam Sandler Netflix special, Happy Gilmore 2. And we'll do our opening question. I didn't think of one ahead of time, so I'm going to keep it vague.
Typical.
Well, listen, I've been taking so many strays. I've been nothing but a great host. What's something you're nostalgic for? What's anything from the past, anything that you miss? Just a lot of this movie is nostalgia too, right? And it's definitely an homage. And we talked about how nice it was to watch the old Happy Gilmore. I'll go first. Pappy, recording from my living room. I'm nostalgic for renting video games. I think we've talked about this before, but
Wow.
I was playing some like Astro Boy World last night, and I'm like, this would be such a fun game just to rent for a weekend and never play it again and never think about it again, but just have a really fun weekend. And I remember when you used to be able to rent Super Nintendo games, you could find other people's save files in there, so that was always weird. But that's what I'm
Did you
nostalgic
actually
for.
play anyone's saved file? I never, ever did one time.
Whoa. Why not?
Jeez.
Not even to get to the
It
end?
disgusted me. It was like going to dude, it's like going to a stall and there's some shit on the toilet. Are you just sitting there down or are you wiping that up
He never
first?
played them because he immediately deleted the file.
Dude.
What are you nostalgic?
You left it on here, guy. Delete.
Oh man. This is Josh from Goshen. I'm nostalgic for Happy Gilmore at this moment.
Yeah.
Lazy answer.
Sure.
Okay, we watched Happy Gilmore 1 like 2 days ago, and I was shocked by how funny it was. I fully expected through all the marketing that Happy Gilmore 2 was going to suck. And I think we're all splendidly shocked this was like really watchable, and we'll give yes or no's later. But I think like, dude, it's hard for me to separate myself from this movie when I feel like I've been kind of like up to my neck in it the last few days, Pappy. I guess here's a little bailout answer. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, something that you like to shit on, Pappy. Something.
Alley Cat Blues. It's one of the levels, dude.
Oh, right. Of the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stevie's looking for a BAM over here, and I didn't understand his Ninja Turtles.
Josh isn't a fan.
I'm sorry, but Josh from Goshen, Ninja Turtles, and Happy Gilmore. I think that's a solid answer.
Mikey, what about you?
Wow, some nostalgia. Looking at Happy Gilmore really brings up a lot of memories. The Subway ads reminded me of, I used to eat Subway a lot, and that also reminded me of getting Snapple from the gas station, but I haven't gotten one of those since they started using plastic.
The glass
So,
Snapples.
The best.
yeah, glass Snapples.
Kiwi strawberry.
Man, what a time.
Oh, my. Nectar of the gods.
Oh, so good.
I feel like if Subway brought back the $5 footlong, they might take over the earth.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Josh.
What?
That was my nostalgia answer.
Oh.
God damn it.
Just hyper granule.
What about this one? Martin's. Do you remember Martin's?
Moist chicken. Yeah. Stevie, $5 footlongs. You can speak on those if you want.
And what type of footlong would it be for you, Steve?
Yeah.
It's
Meatball
okay. Get
all
granular.
day.
Meatball?
All day.
What the hell?
Got extra meatballs.
all day. No, what was great though was, I don't know why they went away from this. Not every sandwich was a $5 footlong. Only like 2 or 3 of them were. And it
That's
was
right.
great. The world worked perfectly fine. And then now they're $11 and $13, and I can't wrap my brain around it because Subway doesn't constitute $11 or $13.
The quality has gone down.
The quality is so bad, and the prices have gone up. Anyone who's listening, fuck you, Subway. Go to Jimmy John's. It's cheaper and way better. But
It's tough to say Jimmy John's is cheaper than something because it's always.
I
been
think it's about the same price, but Jimmy John's is way better.
It's so much better.
So much better.
But if I'm nostalgic for something, Pap, I feel like when I was growing up, all Olympic events were in prime time. And there was none of this
Yeah.
7 in the morning, people react on Twitter, on Reddit, you watch the highlights at 8 o'clock at night. They always catered to us.
Yeah.
The world catered to us. And I feel like we need to bring
America
that
watched
back.
them together. We watched the Olympics together,
We did.
not piecemeal.
No. And I really don't understand why we can't go back to 7 o'clock, it's this. 8 o'clock, it's this. 9 o'clock, it's this. Mm-hmm. I'm nostalgic for Olympic events that are big being on prime time in America, no matter where it's at in the world.
I have never seen Stevie grandstand like this. He's literally got his. For those who can't see the video, he's got his
pounding
fist.
his fist.
He's pounding down. He's angry.
It just drives me nuts that it's like, oh, the great, 100-meter, dash finals at 7 in the morning. Fuck that. I don't care if it's 4 in the morning local. Like, America needs to watch this prime time. I'll leave it at that.
It's just like how
Stevie doesn't care that it's an international game.
Do not.
All about it.
We are Americans, people.
the UTC dateline now runs through Dunlap, Indiana. That's
exactly right.
Center of the earth. I'm also nostalgic for the way movies used to look, and this will be a little transition, but man, when they put that side by side of like the first Happy Gilmore cutting back to this Happy Gilmore, it's like, I don't know if you know this, Josh, but it's like, is it just like shittier cameras? Like, why does it look so much better?
Film and digital.
It looks like a real movie on film. You know what I mean?
Wait, which one looks like the real movie?
The original Happy
The
Gilmore
flashbacks.
looks like a real movie. This looks like it was shot on an iPhone or something.
I think it's that digital.
It's also the Netflix look.
The color
They
is
have a certain
so
compression.
different.
If I
Yeah,
remember
Netflix
correctly.
does have a
Netflix
look.
has a certain look where it has to be a certain compression to it. I know it has to be a certain frame rate. Like, it looks odd.
That's what I'm wondering because I'm watching on your TV right now. I'm pretty sure this is 60 frames a second, and cinema is always 24. So just seeing it on Netflix and having that option of 60 frames, which I think is what we're watching, it's going to give it a lot of different look. And then when they show the flashbacks, they'd have to upscale that to 60, so it'd still be essentially 24. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's so starkly different, especially when they're cutting back and forth between
I would love to know if this.
between memories. But yeah, I think most Adam Sandler movies, Stevie, on Netflix are treated with varying degrees of contempt to it was surprisingly passable, and he signed this $1 billion contract. Happy Gilmore 2, though, had a sense of, I don't know what you would call it.
Dread.
Stoked up excitement to it, hype.
Were you more excited for the movie or more excited to see me and Josh Gunswick a pod?
I will both,
Okay.
and Mikey on the camera.
According to AI, Netflix films typically screens at 24 frames per second.
I don't
So
believe it.
They say they're keeping that intact, but if it's not that, it's kind of like that same idea. Maybe they still filmed it initially in 60 frames,
Well, and Stevie, I was
Sorry to deep dive on.
No. I think
Stop
that's
nerding.
That's good to know. I was casing the Elkhart County 4-H Fair looking for, and people were coming up and talking oh, we're gonna watch Happy Gilmore 2 tonight on Friday, and I feel like there was a lot of hype for this one, right? More so than other ones that he's done.
I mean, I
Grown
don't
Ups 3.
Yeah.
mind the murder mystery movies with him and Jen Aniston.
What are those called?
Murder mystery.
Okay, yeah,
They're actually kind of funny.
they're fine.
Yeah, that's funny.
Those are funny. I didn't really watch the Hateful. Not was it the wasn't the Hateful Eight. It was the what's that dumb movie he did?
How many
Despicable Six or whatever it was called.
all these movies you're naming, including the murder mysteries, are those Tim Hurley written movies too, or does he only step in for certain projects?
No idea.
Don't know.
Was written by James Vanderbilt, the only Murder Mystery 2.
Because Tim Herlihy, who's the co-writer of this, co-wrote the initial Happy Gilmore and also like The Waterboy and some of those initial ones. So it actually made me curious for the first time, I think, today, who's helping Adam Sandler write this schluck? who's helping him pump this out? And, you know, he's got a cast of writers who he has relationships with, just like he has a cast of
Yeah,
actors
because
and
Tim
actresses.
Herlihy also wrote The Wedding Singer.
Yeah, a lot of the
Written
good
a
ones.
shit
right?
ton of them, yeah.
I'm talking about Sandy Wexler. I'm talking about Hubie Halloween.
Yes.
And I know it's been a long time, but Stevie, or I should say Josh, where do we find Happy after many years?
Man, so they have an intro, and I think the first visual you see in this movie is actually a clip that they showed in the first movie. So you know right away you're in for a movie that's going to show maybe like the highlights of the previous one.
Mm-hmm.
And they get to it really quick. Like, Happy has had a successful career. He's won 6 gold jackets, which I feel like is pretty insane. And Happy, the one thing you told me about this movie, like the hint you gave me of what you thought about it, was that the intro was effing crazy.
Yeah.
So were you referring to the fact that Virginia Venet dies 5 minutes into this movie?
I couldn't believe it. Stevie's like, oh, you had to do it.
That was
I was
insane.
shocked that they killed her
Insane.
Death
On Mother's-
follows this man.
on Mother's Day.
And we're watching it right now. So much funnier the second time around, boys.
And I like it how he kills her when he's dressed like an actual golfer in like actual golf pants and like a collared shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not wearing a jersey and like gym pants.
She got him shaped up.
Yeah.
Stevie, I love what you said, that like to go along with the themes of the first movie.
He kills everybody.
She kinda has to die, right?
She has to die. Death follows this man.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
he was
"Don't-
right. He was right next to his dad when he died.
Yep.
Um,
Chubbs.
He does have 3 confirmed kills.
Great K to D ratio for Happy.
I mean, it makes you wonder if he was, hey, Dad, can we watch the game on TV tonight? He's like, no, we're going. I'm bringing my camcorder. And then he died.
They talk about Grandma having died 15 years ago. I wonder if he was the cause of
Oh,
that
God.
too. Hate to put that on him with no evidence, but
I think there's plenty of circumstantial evidence that follows this man.
He raged out.
Well, speaking of that, Mikey, the first one, which we just reviewed, Happy is overcoming his rageaholic tendencies. Here he has a new demon, and I alluded to in the spoiler, but what's he dealing with?
Yeah, after the death of his wife, he drinks a lot heavily. He feels really upset about what he did on the golf course, and then he kind of never plays the game again after that. And in the process, he loses all of his money. His wife was handling all of the finances, so he doesn't have any idea what he's doing, and now he's broke.
And a
Sweet
raging
Virginia.
alcoholic, too.
I mean, when you're hiding, whiskey inside of fake cucumbers, you got a problem.
Cucumbers, cuckoo clocks,
Salt and pepper shaker, iPhone,
his phone, a golf ball.
Yeah.
at one
the
point.
3-wood.
the 3-wood.
It's a huge gag in this movie that basically any item that Adam Sandler's touching might be a
Yeah.
flask. Secret flask.
Happy's lost it all. He's at a low point. And Stevie, a big subplot. I'm hoping you can explain this as the golf correspondent, the golf expert. You were dropping knowledge, and not even I knew about Q School and things in the last episode.
Did you confirm any of those facts?
No, I just took them at face value.
Okay. Yeah, me too. They're true.
Stevie, though, could you explain to someone who has no context for golf in like 30 seconds what happened with the Live Tour and the PGA? Just a super high level view, because this is important to the undertones of.
So long story long, the Saudi government and Greg Norman decided that they were going to challenge the PGA to create a brand new league.
The PGA being the main golf tour.
This is,
the premier
the holy
golf league
grail
in the world.
of golf tour in the world. Right. Long story short, what happened was the players in the PGA Tour were kind of pissed that they weren't getting paid if they didn't make the cut. So the Saudi government decided that they said, hey, we're going to offer out these contracts, whether you make a cut or not, or you win or you don't, this is where you're getting paid to pay in our tour. And it's very much like the Maxi League in regard of like very relaxed on what they can wear. They have like team events. They have like bright electric colors all over the course. They're playing music during it. It's like a concert.
They can wear shorts.
They
That
can
was
wear
the big thing.
shorts. I mean,
It is towards.
That's a
like,
game changer.
It's like towards rest.
8-year-olds. I mean,
It's like going towards entertainment. Just like
Right,
in
and-
this movie, Bernie Safdie's. What is
Benny
it?
Sa-
the Maxi League.
Benny.
Yeah. What is? Oh, the Maxi League.
Right.
Like this is what you're gearing at, right, Pap? Because NIV, NLV, NLC, what's it called?
LIV. Live.
Live.
It's supposed to be like the cooler, hipper version of golf, and we're gonna pay and poach some of the best players and compete.
Yeah.
I'll say this: some of our podcasts do better numbers than Live Golf on CW. I mean, you're talking like 8,000 people viewing, which is like it's an ungodly low number, and it's just they have shotgun starts, which to me makes no sense because everyone starts on different holes and finishes on different holes. Like, well, it's a 3-4 hour event. It's like, well, it's not golf.
Yeah.
It's just there's no stakes there. I don't know who any of the teams are. You have all these big names, but no one cares.
So they should pare it down to 7 holes, Stevie.
I mean, quite frankly, I don't know what Liv can do to really. I don't know what they're gonna do. Eventually, they're gonna fold. They're just gonna have to.
Weren't they going to merge with the PGA?
I don't know if that's ever gonna go through or not. I know they're still in litigation.
Yeah.
But it's this is
Huh. I didn't
part. A lot of this movie feels like the PGA gave Adam Sandler $30 million and said make fun of Liv for 2 hours. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. All of that's happening.
Because we all know that Maxi is Liv. We all know this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, look at the color schemes. We all know this.
So we have Benny Safdie. I was saying this earlier. It feels like he won the Safdie brothers' divorce. He's like the most out there.
I didn't know
still.
they got divorced.
You knew they broke up, right, Josh? The Safdie brothers. I feel like we all talked about that.
I thought they got back together.
I knew the Coen brothers divorced.
They got back together.
I thought we were just making fun of
Oh,
some
maybe
of the
that's-
headlines that were trying to make it seem like they were divorced.
Either his character as like stinky poop breath. They reference it multiple times. Like it's just they do just like rip on anything associated with this alternative golf league. So that's happening in the background, but more pressing for Happy Josh is his family situation. Like we said,
yeah.
Virginia's dead. Can you just take us through what his day-to-day life is like?
Holy crap. So before Virginia died, she birthed him 5 children. The first 4 are like,
Neanderthals.
it's a gaggle of dudes.
A gaggle.
They're one of them is like the jacked one, but besides that, like in hindsight, every time you see them, they're just like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
yeah, fighting.
But then Adam Sandler's real life daughter plays the youngest sibling, and so he has like a young daughter, and she's kind of like the catalyst for this movie. Pappy, she's graduating high school ish age, and she is super talented at ballet, which I'm taking this movie's word for it that she's actually good at ballet.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I love Steve Buscemi dancing in the background.
Steve
too.
Buscemi is like so
Steve
inspired
Buscemi.
by her dancing that he mirrors
He's-
it from a nearby porch.
She's pissing in mailboxes. He's crazy.
But much like in the first movie where Happy needed to raise $270,000 to save his grandma's house, here he has to raise, well, somewhere between $300,000 $333,000 to send.
I love the John Daly math. If you can get it at a discount.
That's for her ballet schooling in Paris. It's hyper, just like expensive school, and the boys are just like working local jobs, taking care of themselves.
Well,
like, fine.
each one of them is working a job that Happy used to work.
Yep. And they're
Doing
also
the same
Doing
weed.
the same shit.
Weird masturbation joke at their jobs too.
I'm not gonna lie. Like usually, I'd find that humor not to be funny, but the kid in the airport who's like supposed to be guiding the planes, he's doing it, and they knock over the ramp. He's like, "Oh shit!" I laughed pretty hard at that.
There's a lot of references to the original. And Mikey, I want to get your take.
There's a lot of just joy in that too, though,
Yeah.
because I feel like each of those scenes that Stevie's talking about, you know, it's coming after the first one. Oh, they're going to show the next son doing this and the next son, but everyone is just having a party in this whole movie. And
This
it's,
whole movie feels like a party.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's a little contagious in
Yeah.
that way.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up to you, Mikey. Not only does every scene have a ton of cameos, we just saw the what's her name from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood do the splits in
In the sand trap.
No, Margaret Qualley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the last person I expected to be in this movie.
Eric Andre's in there too. What's his name? You said from SNL.
Please Don't Destroy. It's one of the members of Please Don't Destroy.
Anyway, Mikey, I was gonna say like the amount of cameos, the fact that like Sandler's real life family is in this, his wife, his daughters. You like that, Mikey? I mean, he's always been big nepotism guy, just hooking up his friends and family. But like,
Even Rob
I
Schneider
think-
got a bite of it.
yeah,
You know, I think maybe it's not done as well in other movies of his, but in this movie, I think he's like, they're all tens. Like every cameo, it's either like Dan Patrick being a sports guy or the trio on the golf course in the beginning of the movie with a hilarious scene where like they crash the golf cart and like that's how he ends up in
I was in
AA.
tears at that scene.
That
Yeah.
was
When
so
he's
funny.
just sleeping in the
I
driver's
was
It's
in
so sudden.
tears because just like Kyle Newacheck directed this, who plays Carl Havlicek from Workaholics.
okay, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and
Wow.
he directed a lot of Workaholics episodes as well. And I just think there's a talent there. I think that he's going to be a very like sought after director in the future, just because of shit
For
like that.
comedies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just that pullback of Eric Andre going, man, you're just feeling it. You know, that swing, and all of a sudden he's.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he's doing that Hubie Halloween thing where he's like, "Hi-ya!" But it makes me laugh.
And it's such a huge plot point too, because you're right. That's how he gets into AA.
Yeah.
like, from there. Yeah, I like all the cameos though too. So
Pat Daniels.
Dan Patrick
Dan Patrick playing Pat Daniels.
with the mustache.
Remember Happy Gilmore? Well, he's making news on the golf course again. And not the good kind. He was apparently driving a golf cart while intoxicated last week and struck another cart. Gilmore was arrested and charged with vandalism and driving under the influence. Prosecutors agreed to suspend the golf cart-related charges on the condition that Gilmore refrained from any physical violence and a 10-day radical alcohol treatment program. He was also fired from his job at Stop and Shop. Truly, a sad end for a sports legend.
So Josh, what are the stakes now that Happy Gilmore is in jail, and who does Benny Safdie go to try and if you can't have Happy?
Wow, what a deep question. I don't know if I can cover all those bases, to be honest. But
whatever you can.
with Happy, you know, he gets sent to AA. Honestly, he gets kind of a slap in the wrist. But what I thought was interesting in general is one of the big things we talked about when we reviewed Happy Gilmore 1, thankfully, right before we saw this. I'm so glad we reviewed that before we were like
Me too.
exposed to this.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we kept talking about how there's like no repercussions for the violence or insane behavior.
Yes.
And this movie is kind of like all about that. Like they get arrested. He has to go to like mediation.
Mhm.
Shooter is institutionalized. But for Happy specifically, he gets put under the care of Ben Stiller, who is like running the local branch of AA. And he's got like a weird
Court
amount of-
ordered AA.
Mhm.
yeah, he's got like a weird amount of power over people. I thought that would come more into play. Like he would try to prevent Happy from like actually attending an event, but it doesn't like go that far, right? He's just kind of like an annoying pain in the ass. He's
He
like,
gets in his head at one point mentioning Mother's Day, which fucks with
Yeah.
Happy on his comeback tour. But yeah, other than that, I laughed so hard when
which makes me think Happy did kill her. The more I think about it.
there's one scene where they're all having to read Hal's book, and underneath it, Happy's reading Chubbs' book, and and fucking Hal just takes it and he chucks it against the wall as hard as he can. This movie just surprises me a couple of times with how weird or bizarre their characters' behaviors
Dude.
are, and it gets me every time.
I don't know about you guys, but I love the family camaraderie in this movie.
Yeah.
It is so like you guys kind of like talked about how contagious it is. Like
Mhm.
all the brothers are such fucking morons, but they're so ride or die for Happy
And good-natured,
sister.
yeah.
And good natured too. There's not a bad apple in the bunch. Like it makes me think that like Happy actually was a good father. Like it just this movie seems very kind of like taking care with a lot of like the aspects that the first one didn't.
Dude, they get him one of the most thoughtful gifts ever for his 3-month anniversary of being sober.
Yeah.
It's like this mannequin of Ben Stiller that he can beat the shit out of. If my kids ever get me something to that caliber, I would be so proud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're good natured. Even like the fact that they're all like called alkies or whatever, it's still just like, this is a pretty serious plot point, I guess, but it's also goofy and treated like, I don't know. I enjoy it. But now, Stevie, that Happy has all the motivation and he knows the only way he can make the $300,000 is to grip it and rip it. I thought about you during these scenes where we start to bring out a lot of the professional golfers.
Oh, yeah.
Can you take us through just here? Happy's back on tour. Some highlights there for you, or just as he's reconnecting with his golf.
It's kind of like, you guess, I keep bringing up this word contagious. I like it where, Doug from the first one comes out and sees him. And, you see, I'll bring this up now. I'm really kind of bummed that Tiger wasn't in this movie at least once.
Yeah, I'm with
That
you.
is wild to
That would have
me.
been crazy.
Dude, if you can get Jack Nicklaus in this movie, you can get Tiger.
He exists within the universe. They have the statue of him.
He talks about him.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you get Doug in this movie, who directed the first one. That's Dennis Dugan.
The guy who's talking to him outside
Yeah,
of the
Doug. Yeah. Suspend him, kick his ass off tour. That's the director of the first one. You get Fred Couples in here. You get Nick Faldo. You get Lee Trevino again, who's sitting right next to him right there.
Can I say one thing the movie does? It makes, for the non-golf fan, it makes a point to say a lot of their first and last
Yes.
names
Yeah.
in these scenes. Oh, hello, Nick Faldo. It's good to see you, Jack Nicklaus.
The Arnold Palmer lemonade bit was funny too.
That's a great joke.
Yeah, that was funny.
That is a good joke.
It makes me laugh. They say to Jack Nicklaus, those two are best friends forever.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it makes me laugh. He said it to him. Travis Kelce's in this.
That was weird.
He plays a character though.
Yeah,
He's
does.
actually kind of good too.
He's an asshole head waiter.
He's actually
guy.
kind of good in this.
Okay, but he's just kind of like a female gazy.
There's no reason
Candy
for him
in
to
this.
be in this movie, but I don't. Is he friends with Adam Sandler? Like, why?
Dude, I told you this theory earlier. I think anyone that Adam Sandler ran into for the past 2 years said, "Want to be in my movie?"
Yeah.
And he just started like writing down names.
Well, and that's the thing though, is everyone does want to be in Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, you
everyone loves Happy
You
Gilmore.
get Jordan Spieth, you get Bradley Keegan, you get Xander Schauffele, you get Ricky Fowler.
Mhm.
Like the fact that Xander Schauffele was a good sport and they made him seem like really stupid.
Yeah.
And then they, chest bump him through the table, and you get Ricky Fowler going like, "Now that's what she said." He's like, "I got a fork in my ass." Like, that's funny.
Who's the one who loves desserts? Who's constantly?
Freddie Couples.
Freddie Couples is always taking other people's desserts. Like, just a lot of like.
The
little
fact that you
jokes.
get like the most decorated golfer of all time sitting next to Adam Sandler in this movie, it's a zany idea. Like, that's just cool.
Yeah.
And you get Will Zalatoris in here, who
But that's weird because in the middle of the green jacket, like real life green jacket club, is Travis Kelce. And Pappy, can I explain? Can I take that all the way to spoilerization?
Yes.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce. Okay, so Travis Kelce, he's a waiter in the scene. He has several lines. He fires the under waiter, the bus
Bad
boy.
Bunny.
That's Bad Bunny.
That's Bad Bunny. And he's
dude, he is
hilarious.
hilarious.
Okay, wow. Okay. So he fires Bad Bunny. He has tons of speaking lines. Teresa, my wife, was confused when I was like, no, Travis Kelce plays a big part. He's not just a mere cameo. And then later, because Bad Bunny is fantasizing about killing him, there's a scene where he's just straight up in his boxers, like getting honey painted all over his body.
Like heavyweights.
And that is, I think that's a sexy scene for the ladies, is what I'm telling you guys. I think they like that.
I like how
They
he's
like
like
that stuff. Butts and seats, that scene.
he's going to his happy place. He's like, did it involve honey? He's like, un poquito.
Un poquito.
It involved brutally murdering a man.
Yeah, Bad Bunny's amazing in this. Stevie, you were explaining the Will Zalatoris connection
Yes.
to the original. Could you just explain that?
So Will the Thrill Zalatoris, he's kind of fallen off a little bit the past couple of years, but
28-year-old golfer.
yeah, but for the past like 4 or 5 years,
Real golfer.
he's always in it on Sunday at the majors. I mean, you always see Will Zalatoris somewhere there. He's gonna pop one of these days. He'll get one. But the hair he used to rock, people would compare him because of his look to the caddy of Happy Gilmore. So we used to call him like Happy Gilmore's caddy placed, this at the the Masters or U.S. Open, and it makes me laugh that he was a good sport. And he's like, he actually is that character, just grown up. Like, good for Will Zalatoris. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I think most people didn't realize that wasn't the same actual caddy from the first one.
Well, the
Leach-
guy who plays him in this movie is like a good-looking dude, so it's like this can't be the guy.
It can't be him.
Lee Trevino back, by the way. I thought he said he didn't like the first Happy Gilmore. He must have come around.
He said he didn't like a lot of profanity in it. He said he wouldn't have been in it if he knew, but he came back.
I will say, like the first Happy Gilmore, there's actually very little swearing in this too. It has the same little bit where it's like
Yeah.
cut things off or like bleep it out because it's on TV, quote unquote. So it is a very.
I mean, you also have like Colin Morikawa in here. Like, whoever is like golf, like these are like the biggest golfers in the world right now are in this room. It's just kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, plus you get Scotty Scheffler in there too, who's, I'm not saying he's the next Tiger, but I mean, my God, the man's on a terror.
Yeah. Not real golfer, though, Mikey. Can you explain what's happening with Haley Joel Osment and journeyman golfer in this movie? I See Dead People himself.
Yeah, Haley Joel Osment is well, he's like, I guess, an amateur or someone who never got to win a major in the PGA or this fake PGA in Happy Gilmore. So he turns to Maxi, and everybody in Maxi has had this surgery on their hips, which was discovered by some X-ray from a guy getting a golf shoe shoved up his ass.
Dude, I love that.
Enough about the golf shoe.
Enough about the golf shoe.
It's very like Marilyn Manson-esque. They're getting like a rib removed or something so they can torque their
Yeah,
bodies to
God.
hit harder.
Half their body twists around when they take their drive, so they get crazy torque and can just hammer the ball really far. Everybody on Live gets this surgery, so
Sorry for interrupting,
Haley Joel
Mikey.
Osment.
But I also love when Shooter's like obsessed with the pancakes he gets during that scene. And like they're explaining this like whole scheme to him. And like the Benny Safdie's secretary comes in and Shooter's like, next time bring pancakes. Or something. We'll let it go.
This isn't going to be as legendary of a performance from Christopher McDonald, but
He's
by
funny.
God, he does everything so well. They have a Joker
really
scene
funny.
where when he gets released from the
He's
institution,
hopping down the stairs.
he's hopping
that
down the
was so
steps.
funny.
Dude, I was busting up laughing.
But sorry, Mikey, you were saying Haley Joel Osment.
No, just Haley Joel Osment. I guess he just switches leagues. He goes to Maxi, and then we eventually get the premise of the golf off between 5 and 5 from each league to determine who's going to be the next golf league of the world.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah. I like how Happy then like has a hat that just says regular golf. That's what team he's on, regular golf. Later.
And hey, Pap, can I just
yeah.
say one more thing? I just want to, last golf thing I'll say about, like,
No,
John
no.
Daly has a pretty deep connection to Indiana. He won the PGA Championship at Crooked Stick in Indianapolis
Oh wow.
as an alternate because someone's like, I think it was someone's wife went into labor and they had to withdraw. So like he drove to the course without a warm up round and won the PGA Championship by about 3 strokes
That's crazy.
in Indiana.
Damn.
Yeah, in Indianapolis.
That's
So like,
awesome.
1991.
yeah. So that I think that was his maybe one or second. I can't remember if he got 2 majors or not.
Where was he
but
based out of? What kind of trip did he make through the crossroads? Was he coming from the north, south?
No
east?
idea. No
Ha-
idea.
Haas.
He seems like a Florida man.
Yeah.
Coming from the straight south.
No, but like I've always been a big John Daly fan.
He's hilarious.
I know he probably cried when Hooters closed a couple days ago in Augusta. But like he is a legitimately he's a character in this movie.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool that he can make fun of himself. And he actually, I mean, I think he plays a pretty good performance in this.
Just drinking a lot of hand sanitizer throughout the course. of
Dude,
the movie.
very Trailer Park Boys of him to
Yeah.
just
Yes.
be drinking hand
I
sanitizer.
love
Friends of the road, Bubbles. Friends of the road.
when they're doing the family huddle and Adam is like, remember to feed John Daly 3 times a day. All this kind of
No
stuff.
M&Ms.
That is true. There's like 2 or 3 moments where this family gets together. It's emotional time, and it's cut by a John Daly joke.
Yeah.
Earlier in the
Feed
movie,
him
he's
3
like,
times a day.
he's like, don't let John Daly sleep in my bed.
And if he does, no M&M.
I know I'm kind of jumping around a little bit too, but Bad Bunny's Primo is so funny.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
That dude's on SNL
Funny.
too.
Wow.
Dude, he is electric on SNL.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah, he's really funny.
He's so funny when like the golf balls are getting whacked at him and he's dodging and everything.
No, that's his buddy.
Yes, we're talking about.
I thought that was Bad Bunny's cousin
Yeah.
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 in the story. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Bad Bunny's cousin is on SNL.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But like we set up, there's a 5-on-5 tournament for the future of golf. We skipped over a couple montages. I do want to shout out the Foreigner jukebox hero that plays, and again, great music drops in the Happy Gilmore.
That's important
universe.
because Happy like sucks again at golf and has to like train up.
Yeah.
So we can skip that. But that's
Yeah.
like an important part of the movie. I
He
think.
gets better. He relapses. He has to train again. There's a whole arc there. But we were talking about this pre-pod. The last 30 minutes of this movie are from dusk till dawn levels of we have entered a different thing. Like, first of
We've
all,
entered a different movie.
it's a crime against God that Happy Gilmore 2 is nearly 33% longer than Happy Gilmore 1.
It
That's
is.
a problem. That shouldn't
is.
be
That was
the
a little
case.
shocking to see a 2-hour
What the fuck?
runtime.
But Mikey, maybe can you just set up a little bit of what the Maxi Tour looks like?
The Maxi Tour is all about spectacle. So they've got
Yes.
like obstacles,
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri as a host, fairways that are just woods,
I just think he has a dad.
a green that tilts and rotates. Just
Yeah.
a lot of extreme
There's
golf,
a snow level.
mini golf.
A
shit.
lot of Caddyshack 2.
Yeah. How so?
Just like the putt nature of it, just the kind of the bright colors, the
Gosh.
spectacle of it. Just you ever seen Caddyshack 2?
Yeah, but when I was
Bad.
like a kid,
It's a crime against God.
Yeah.
Like this is much better.
But Stevie, would you like to watch the Maxi Tour though?
No.
We got Vern Lundquist in a funny jacket. We got Post Malone.
As DJ Omar Gersh.
dude. Okay, so which Safdie brother is it?
Benny.
Benny.
Benny Safdie breaks Shooter out of the institution. Can I talk about this for a
Yeah,
second?
yeah.
And it's so funny because Shooter is like so beholden to him. He's so ready to do anything that this Mr. Manatee wants of him. And so he shows him an overview of the Maxi tournament. And Shooter is just so freaking disgusted at the sight of it. He totally just like turns face and like becomes a good guy. Like, not to spoil that, but like the thought of golf being spoilt is worse to him than like Happy Gilmore succeeding.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, that's another problem I have with this last like 30 minutes of the movie is that we lose Happy's motivation. And you're like, yeah, it's just a dumb Happy Gilmore 2 movie. But like Happy Gilmore's motivation the whole time is to just get money for his daughter. By all means, Happy should just join the Maxi Tour. Why does Happy give a shit about the sanctity of golf?
Yeah, because it makes sense
Virginia?
for Shooter. Because Shooter's even like happy on the tour.
Well, they even bring
Yeah.
that up later. They're like, well, Virginia wanted golf played the old-fashioned way. No, she fucking didn't. Her whole character is like bringing in Happy to the first movie. She is the like disruptor in the first movie.
This is a step too far. This Maxi tourney is not golf
You got
at all.
Reggie Bush's 8-ball. What do you mean?
Tell him I said what's up.
They're surgically enhancing people. I think it's like goes beyond like the cartoonish, like almost like idiocracy way that they like
Yeah.
show golf here is like
Yeah.
so over the top. It's not even like arguable which one's better in the face of this movie, I guess.
It's even like just visually such a different movie too. Like now there's like way more colors and it's just the Fast 9 like air smoke streak
Yeah.
like stuff that's happening. There's a lot happening. But Stevie, I don't know if you remember, but like take us through what happens in the final showdown, maybe a couple of the holes. What happens to Scotty Scheffler?
Well, Scotty decks Harley Davidson, dude.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes back to jail, which is, like I said, he's a good sport, right?
Really good.
He
sport.
says, "Oh no, not again."
Yeah.
Not again. Like,
That's awesome.
It's awesome.
He stands
Yeah.
out, and he's actually the last scene of this movie. The last thing you see is him.
He's like,
Yeah.
what did they say? He's like, oh, they're serving chicken tenders in jail.
I'll stay there tonight. Yeah, I'll stay there. What are you serving for dinner? Chicken tenders? I'll stay there tonight. I mean, this is the part of the movie where I say it's hard for me to care because I have no idea what's going on.
I have
Like,
yeah.
they're fighting wildfires
Mhm.
on the course. It's really hard to keep track of like what the actual rules are, what like stakes are.
And it's like so,
You just know it comes like it really all matters is it comes down to the end. That's all you can really say.
and it's like so specifically satirizing Liv, but like also to the point where it's like I have no idea what's happening.
Which is kind of like Live for me. Yeah.
Yeah. I do like the snow level. I thought that was fun in here.
Where Shooter comes back and it's like, no. Bring him back.
Yeah, Shooter gets subbed in at some point because Scotty Scheffler is DQ'd.
Brooks Koepka falls and like breaks his arm.
So it comes down to the final tilt-a-whirl.
Why is Reggie Bush in this movie?
He is?
Dude, I must have missed
He's
so
8-ball.
many cameos.
Yeah, he's
Oh, is he 8-ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know. The other Maxi people that it feels like people I should know, but I have no idea who they are.
One of the girl is like a WWE wrestler,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
The man.
okay.
I can't remember what her name
What is a chainsaw guy?
Screech is the
Screech.
character's name.
is. Screech, watch out!
Yeah, so it comes down to like the tilt-a-whirl whole happy saves regular golf as expected. Josh, any thoughts on the end there?
On saving regular golf.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because it's like he makes a bet too with Benny Safdie that like, then he'll get everything he needs. He gets the EV, he gets his daughter's college paid for, he gets his grandma's house back.
yeah, I think that's kind of funny how a lot of Happy Gilmore's plots revolve around just assuming that people will make good on their bets.
Yeah.
all the way back to the initial, because like in this movie they're just sitting there in the 18th tee and Safdie is like, all right, well he's not even talking in a microphone, he's just like, all right, we'll change the deal, if you just make this, even though it's a tie, you win, but blah blah blah. And if you remember the very first time that Pappy Gilmore ever touches a golf club,
This is gonna be hilarious. Look, I'm standing. You like that?
I pulled this clip because of the sound effect last week, but it's all on a bet, right? He only picks up the golf club so that these guys will get back to work or whatever. And so I do like that full circleness of this movie. This movie takes great pains to bring everything full circle, bring old people back, close storylines. So you got to give that little wink. There's a little wink of good writing.
I guess. It drives
Little
me
wink.
crazy. It drives me crazy.
Just admit it. Wink.
There's a good like 10% of this movie which is just like visual tributes to the people who have died, like the whole Shooter McGavin fight in the graveyard. I mean, I guess it's
Dude. That's what I was
Hysterical.
going to bring up, though. In
Yeah.
a movie, have you ever seen where they're rolling around a graveyard of the actual dead stars,
yeah,
making references to them? That is wild.
it's wild. Yeah,
They're rolling around on Bob Barker's grave, on the Jackass dude's grave, on the Mista lady's grave, on
Yeah.
Grandma's grave. How are all these people buried within 20 yards of each other?
Yeah.
There's more. I didn't even mention them all.
Chubbs is in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Steve,
Oh, Joe Flaherty died? That sucks.
who is he? He's the Jackass
Jackass.
guy. Yeah,
Jackass.
Eminem's plays his son in
Yes.
this movie. That's fucking wild.
Also, another insanely good sport.
Yeah. Wait, why you say?
I mean, I think a lot of people think he takes himself too seriously.
Yeah.
I've never gotten that vibe from him, especially when he acts, like especially like in the interview with James
Agreed.
Franco. In this, like,
Oh, remember when Borat came from the ceiling naked?
yeah,
And he was acting like he was pissed, but he's like actually just really freaking funny.
yeah, no. And this is amazing. He even does that front roll that makes no sense when he's getting ready to fight.
Yeah. That's somersault.
And like the best part is like he doesn't even land a blow in this movie; he just gets his ass kicked and then eaten alive. And Verlunkos is like,
But he does get a like "What up,
Our
Detroit"
first
reference.
"What up, Detroit?"
Yeah.
And then like I think it's awesome where he's like, Verlunkos is like, "And there's our first fatality."
That did make me laugh.
When we were setting up, Josh is being so mean to old ass Vern Lundquist, saying he can barely talk. And Stephen
America's commentator, dude.
That was off air.
America's
Is
commentator.
he retired in real life?
Yes.
Yeah.
Steve, you have any thoughts on the end, on how the movie wraps up? There's like a post credit scene too, but
I'll say this. This is a 2-hour movie, right? The first hour is marketably better than the second.
oh yeah,
Like,
big time,
Yeah.
dude.
dude, it's a drop, man. It's a I mean, the first hour, like, there's still funny moments and there's still some contagious parts where you're like, this still makes me happy. The last hour feels like Adam Sandler ran to somebody at a supermarket and said, "Hey, do you want to be in my movie?"
Dude, the last hour feels like, oh fuck, we have $10 million left in the budget. Let's add some CGI.
Yeah.
Craziness.
But like I said, the ending, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I like the ending of Happy Gilmore 1 better than the ending of Happy Gilmore 2.
Mhm.
I was like, I wish they just play actual golf and they'd win it that way. And they once again went to the putt-putt shit.
Hal gets his comeuppance. I guess I didn't mention that it's
awesome. He gets arrested by Kid Cudi and the gang. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Man in the Moon, still a 10 out of 10 album.
Great album.
Dude, all timer.
Oh.
But like Mr. Like how he's what's his name? Who's the tall basketball player that plays
Boban.
Boban. He plays
from
Mr.
John Wick
Marston's
4.
son.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, John Wick 4 fan.
And Julie Bowen still looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
She looks the exact same. It's crazy.
Better hair now, though.
much better.
No longer a corporate lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The EV Rolls Royce doesn't start, so Happy Gilmore has to walk down the street. It's one of the last things we see. And then the post-credit scene with Scotty saying he wants some chicken tendies for stay one more night. I'll double check, but any final thoughts? Anything we didn't talk about? Long movie. A lot happening.
This is a long movie.
Long movie, short pod.
It's a new. What do you want me to say about Adam Sandler?
Man, we could granularly go through step by step if you wanted, Pat.
I mean, I think we covered plenty.
We didn't mention Chubbs' son.
Oh, good call. Yeah.
Slim?
Yeah, who I don't know, I guess just tells Happy to let go of the past or feeling regret over accidentally killing his wife on the golf course, stuff like that. Just kind of a mini little arc for Happy of just letting go of the mistakes he's made in the past, I guess.
I do like him yelling at the kids on the putt-putt course. Aim it off.
Yeah, he's also got a
octopus's arm. You mean tentacle?
He's also got a ridiculous amputee hand or whatever that's like almost 2 feet too long. It's like
I had a final thought where I said in my notes that a big part of this movie is just dudes yelling woo. That part where he's playing golf with like I don't want to say B-list actors, but like Eric Andre and that gang. There's like several scenes where they're just like all cheering together. Happy's sons, every time you see them, they're just like cheering together in a mass. The Gold Jacket Room, the way it ends is just like a big mosh pit where everyone's saying woo.
Yeah.
And also the like beer bong folks and like his fans, his MAGA fan base coming back to help him out. Just a lot of like hype, on-screen hype, unabashed hype.
Mm-hmm.
And some of it works better than others, but that's a good note, I think.
My last final thought is the line that made me laugh the hardest is, and I'll probably quote this for the rest of my life, is Happy is on his laptop. And like John Daly comes in the room, he's like, "What are you doing on the computer?"
I could have pulled that clip for you, Happy.
Caught me so off guard. I laughed.
I have maybe a Stevie question.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since we've had a Stevie question, but
One episode.
Tiger is mentioned in this movie.
Yeah.
He's shown, his statue is shown. He's a missing presence. Do you think there's any part of this movie that's kind of like a love letter to Tiger and maybe saying like it's not too late? Tiger's 49. Happy Gilmore's 50 something in this movie.
He's like 59.
No, just because, I mean, Nicholas won his last Masters at 56, if I remember correctly.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
Um,
That's crazy.
no, I think this is a love letter to children of the 90s, personally. I don't think any of this, like, it just bums me out that Tiger wasn't shown in any capacity at all. I don't know if he had budgetary restraints or with his injury going on, if he just couldn't do it. But if there is a Happy Gilmore 3, I do hope that Tiger at least makes an appearance, because Tiger's rise and the rise of this movie and the rise of golf happened so fast and so close to each other.
Yeah, they seem weirdly related.
connected, but they're not.
And there's
Yeah.
that line in this movie where
Tiger got his game.
Shooter goes, "I was the best player of the 90s." And Happy's like, "Yeah, after me and Tiger." So he's like putting himself in this same like golf universe as real life Tiger Woods. That's just kind of interesting.
Yeah, and like I mean, Tiger will make fun of himself too. So I don't know why he wasn't in it, but maybe we'll figure it out one day. But yeah, no, maybe if there's a Happy Gilmore 3, I imagine there will be at some point. In 200 more celebrity cameos. Tiger would probably be in it.
Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna get Happy Gilmore's for as long as it's the #1 movie on Netflix, and
I wonder how many
What's
views it's
talking
got.
about.
It has to be
Unreal.
insane.
Yeah.
About as many as this podcast, probably. A few less.
Probably a few less. yeah.
Probably less, yeah.
Let's go ahead and get into yes or no. I'll go first. Give it a yes. It's a fun time. It's not better than the first Happy Gilmore, and I do have problems with it, like with the length, and I don't feel like it's like the most coherent, like thematically. With like at some point, I'm like, what does Happy even want? What is he trying to do? Like the last third is just like a fucking mess and crazy. But I laughed quite a bit, and I like the vibe of this generally. I'll probably only watch the first Happy Gilmore again, but of some of the Adam Sandler movies we've done, this is no Jack and Jill, right? This is in a much better class than some of that stuff. So I enjoyed it. Yes. Josh.
I'll give this a yes, just because in a world where I've always been just disappointed by sequels and prequels and seasons of Lost and seasons of True Detective, and just seems like continuing something that is great is always a terrible idea. But there's just enough in this movie that like made us laugh, and the joyous contagiousness of it that we talked about earlier, like it really does come through. So it's a yes for me. Happy Gilmore 2. So shocked that I liked these twin movies at this point in my life, Pappy, because I did not have my stoke about Happy earlier this week, and it's totally back. And unlike you, I do think I will watch this movie again. Not a ton, but I'll definitely revisit it. There's enough there, especially in the first hour, and then it can kind of fall asleep.
Mm-hmm. I'll say this, Mikey, before you go too. I like the way it made me feel, and whether or not it's a good movie might not be relevant in that assessment, but it made me happy, and I like the general vibe of how happy both Happy Gilmore movies are.
There's also one joke that I thought was actually a weirdly political joke, is that Happy was talking about the Maxi guy and like Doug from the tour, and someone was like, "Aren't they good friends?" And Happy was like, "Well, they go on vacation together. I don't know how good of friends they are, though."
Yeah.
Does that make you guys think of anything in particular? Trump and Epstein and stuff?
I don't think that was probably
That's
what I was referencing.
I seriously thought that, okay.
Release the files.
Mikey.
I don't know if they're good friends. They were just at his wedding. Whatever.
I'm gonna just move on from that, Josh.
That's a good call.
For some reason, 3 minutes of this podcast was edited out. The metadata shows.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I went into this with very low expectations, but I was cracking up pretty much the entire time. The last third of the Maxi Live Golf is kind of a CGI ugly mess, but there's still some funny scenes there. But yeah, like we said before, the first hour and a half was a really funny movie. A lot of awesome cameos. And Sandler does he has a thing where like he does make feel good movies. Like it just puts you in a mood of feeling good, and it's like interlaced with laughs at the same time and nostalgia. He's just really good at that kind of thing. I mean, I think outside of Uncut Gems and like Happy Gilmore 1, this is probably in his top 5 of like movies that I think are really good from him. I think it's certainly one of the funniest Adam Sandler movies for sure. I was just cracking up the entire time. I really like this movie. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it again because I don't really have time to watch Happy Gilmore 2 more than once so soon in my life. But yeah, I think the biggest problem with it is probably the runtime. It probably didn't have to be 2 hours. A 90-minute movie, I think this would have been perfect. This would have been a slam dunk of a movie at 90 minutes. But yeah, it was a really good movie. Really, probably the funniest movie I've seen this year so far.
Josh, are you appreciating, by the way, your boy Matthew Perry in 17 again being showed in the Netflix preview window now that Happy Gilmore 2 is?
The Netflix previews that play after Happy Gilmore 2 are actually pretty amazing.
We got The Intern, we got Tyler Perry's Medea, Destination Wedding, Instant Family, 17 again, a movie called Mom, Grown Ups.
And Happy Gilmore 1, of course.
Grown Ups 2, of course, Leaving Soon. But
First, Leaving Soon.
Wow, is that Leaving Soon? Okay, I pulled 2 clips from this movie.
Yeah.
We've played one.
play the other one.
So the other one is about a minute long. It's what I thought was one of the funniest parts of the movie. But will that give you time to maybe think of a quick trivia?
I
for
already
us?
have a trivia, but Stevie hasn't given his yes or no yet.
Josh is trying to box me out.
We'll go Stevie's
Let's
yes
just
or
save
no.
it for after the break.
Hit the clip, and then I'll get my trivia ready.
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
Stevie.
Go ahead, Stevie.
Yeah, this is a yes. Is it nostalgia porn at a certain point? Yes. Do I think the first hour is ungodly better than the second? Yes, I do. Is it, shades of Caddyshack 2 towards the last hour? Yes. But I think Kyle Newacheck did a really good job directing. I think Adam Sandler and, did you say Tim Hurley, he was his name?
Mm-hmm.
Did a really good job with the script for the most part. Part of me thinks the PGA gave Adam, Sandman, $30 million to shit on Liv.
Yeah.
But, we'll never know. It was really cool seeing all the golfers that I idolize nowadays in this, in today's and, the game of the past as well. So I'll give us a yes. A lot of parts were funny. Him crashing the golf cart past out drunk is still my favorite part of the entire movie.
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh my God.
Just the drawback of the
Cracked me
camera
up.
and that dumb noise he makes now. It was just so funny. So yeah, I'll give us a yes. Good movie.
And here to buy Pappy some time to get the trivia going.
So get out of that freeway.
Oh,
I've been
dang
looking
it.
Yeah.
Stop smoking that dope.
Wrong clip. Here we go.
All right, come on. Okay, we're going fist fight now. Now you want this. Yeah. You sure you want that? Come on. Come here now. Boom. That was for you, Grandma. I am so sorry I lost the house again, truly. Hi, Grandma. Don't you ever talk to me. Come on. Jackass. That was round one. We are done, son. You can tell everybody you won.
Should I put my hair in a bun just for fun and play one-on-one with Attila the Hun?
Oh, boy. That was good. Round two. Go! Okay, we're even. Come on, you love this. Get out.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, are your hip ligaments cut in half?
I don't think so.
Anyone ever stick a shoe up your ass?
Not that I can recollect. You realize these are strange questions, right?
Apparently, if a certain hip ligament is not attached, you can hit the ball way farther.
Shooter loves that shoe up the ass. You can't let it go. But this being spoilers, we love trivia. Everyone on this pod loves the trivia. And Mikey, for all of his feigning of being annoyed at having to do trivia, has been unstoppable recently. So we'll have Mikey go first. And we got to talk over this music so Oscar doesn't shut this down. No,
Let's
Oscar.
go.
Don't claim this, Oscar. No. We're going to speed it up.
Turn it way down.
Yeah. Closest to. We're going to do number of PGA Tour wins for John Daly, plus the number of seasons of Love Island, plus how many movies has Adam Sandler done for Netflix, according to ChatGPT. So,
Oh man.
accuracy may vary, but we have John Daly Tour wins, seasons of Love Island, movies Adam Sandler has done for Netflix. Mikey, go ahead.
I have no context for John Daly's wins or Love Island or Adam Sandler's movies, so I'm going to say 17.
Mikey says 17. Josh. Done a great job producing.
My mom's birthday was recently on the 22nd of July, so I'll just say 22.
Josh says
Trivia
22.
sucks, so what a dumb question, really.
Why is this a dumb question?
No, it's a good question. I mean, I just don't know it.
I was just saying how good of a job you're doing on the soundboard. And
No, and you're doing a good job with trivia.
I also have
just
a
don't know.
prize
It's
for the
kind of-
winner. I have a prize
kind
for the
of
winner.
impossible to know.
By
And
the way.
speaking of winners, I feel like we're all winners because I feel like the three of us decided that we might be going to the great Wings, etc.
Yum. I'm hungry.
Etc.
Getting some wings
jealous.
and maybe some tweener sauce.
Sounds so good.
Tweenies.
We're open for sponsorships, Wings, etc.
I might get a chicken sandwich. Maybe I'll-
Yeah, if the Weaver family feels like dishing out a little bit, we'll promote you.
Yeah, we'll say whatever you want about your chickens.
Yeah. Okay.
We're back.
We're back.
Stevie.
Josh did that the minute I said Martins. He hit stop,
Yeah,
so it wouldn't be
we had to
shown.
edit out the
We have to edit it out.
Release the Martin's files.
Hey, Martins, you still have dry ass chicken. I'll say it again.
No, where's the censor?
Okay, so Pap, it was Love Island. John Daly, what was the last one?
Love Island seasons. John Daly PGA Tour wins. Movies Adam Sandler has made for Netflix.
Okay, so I think Mr. Daly has 2. Love Island, I will say 8. And movies, I'll say 9, so 19.
Okay, so I like this.
Mark Mothersbaugh.
John Daly has 5 PGA Tour wins. The 1991
He has 2
PGA Champion-
majors, that's right.
Bell South Classic. He won an Open Championship in '95 and the Buick Invitational in 2004, which I remember actually. There have been 12 seasons of Love Island.
Okay.
And
12, wow.
And according to my calculations, using an AI destroying the rainforest as we speak, Adam Sandler's done The Ridiculous 6, The Do-Over, Sandy Wexler, The Week of, Murder Mystery, Hubie Halloween, Hustle, Murder Mystery 2, You Are So Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah, Leo, Spaceman,
Leo is good. So
and Happy
Spaceman.
Gilmore 2, which is 12,
Damn.
making a total of 29. Josh, hater of trivia, but winner of trivia. Let me get your prize while you.
I knew this was a great question.
Yeah, you were right. So this is. I don't know if you can still hear me on the mic.
No, okay, he's getting into a drawer. He got out
Has he
some
really made
Happy's
12
chips.
movies for
Happy
Netflix?
Papas.
Happies.
Extra grease.
Spicy hot.
You can't touch anything for hours after your.
Wait, is this like a challenge chip?
No, it's just like some from like the international section of the grocery
Listen,
store.
these La Molienda chips, I will bring to our next session and we'll
Can I
try
see that,
these
Josh?
together.
Yeah, you can't
Don't
touch the
open it. Don't
soundboard
open it.
after you have a chip because they're so
Don't touch the
dusty
podcast.
and
Man.
greasy. Like every PlayStation controller I owned growing up was.
Do
covered
not
in
feed
that
the
sauce.
children. If digested, call hospital.
Does it say that?
No.
Do I get a hot take? Are we about done here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a hot chip.
We'll save those for next pod.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for joining us for probably both Happy Gilmore reviews.
Yeah.
This has been fun. We've hung out twice this week.
Fun.
It's been amazing. Honestly, shout out to Wings, etc. I'm really looking forward to that.
Stevie, drink your Diet Pepsi.
We're trying to
I'll save
get
it.
a little bit more like local with stuff. This is my hot take. I'm segueing into it. Like we want to talk about some of the food in the local Elkhart Goshen area
Yeah.
while we pod. Some of you who listen from afar, we just think that'll lead to some funny gags. But people that are local, maybe they'll give us like some free food or throw us a
Now you're
bone
talking.
or like
Oh, hell yeah.
recognize us when we come in or something. I don't know. That's a high hope. But anyway, thanks for everyone for listening. Mikey, thanks for calling in for Chicago. But that is it for spoilers. Take it away, Spoiler Man. I'll try to fade that out.
Yeah.
Or if-
Special thank you to our patrons Matt Troll, Brother Brian, Druid King, Nick, The Meg, Nurse Stacy. The Wolf. Barky 420. PK. Spencer. Gale. Swole. Cheese Zombie. Sebastian. Dr. Lars. Stone Cold Austin. Nephew Quinn. Best friend Drew. Shatty Daddy. Jimmy the Cricket. Optimus E. The Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla. Derbs. Teddy Ruxpin. If you'd like to request an episode, hear your name read by Spoiler Man, or even just help us make podcasts, please check us out on patreon.com/spoilerspodcast. Be sure to check out Corey's podcast, Big Dumb Movie. Our email is podcastspoilers@gmail.com. Twitter is @spoilers_pod. Our Instagram is Podcast Spoilers. It's lit. Josh Hensley from the Rutabaga wrote our theme song. Please support this podcast by leaving us an iTunes review. Now you can check us out on Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Spoilers is now available on Audible.
Johnny, what are you doing with those chicken wings? They've been in the fridge for 3 weeks now, bro.
I just put this sauce on them, it gets rid of all the bacteria.
I don't know about that, but good luck. When you're done that, the TV remote.
Always wondered why that didn't work.
What are you doing on that computer?
That was Spoilers.